Welcome to part 2 of beating Saints Row 2 Melee only. If you're watching this, make sure you sub, comment, like, and enjoy. Let's get started. Alright, let's get right into it with our first Ronin mission, Saints 7.
What's up with the dollhouse?
Dollhouse my ass. This is how we gonna fuck up the Ronin.
Man, the writing in this game is just unbeatable.
It is. The Ronin have a stake in Poseidon's palace, so I figure hitting their biggest money maker is a good way to show them we not fucking around.
Okay, so what's the plan?
You and I enter the casino here. Once inside, we need to distract this security guard. I was thinking you could catch me cheating or some shit like that. Anyway, while the guard's concerned with throwing me out, Gatto sneak in through this security door. Don't worry, I already got today's passcode from the blackjack dealer Shandy's fucking. Now once inside, Gatto have to sneak past the guards to cut the power. And when that happens, we only have about 45 seconds before the backup generator turns on. During the blackout, though...
Hold up, man. I mean, I love the dream house you built here and everything. But what if we just start here, walk into the casino, and just shoot all the motherfuckers that are between us and the money?
Well, you know...
It will be a lot faster.
And a lot more fun.
Yeah, but...
Fuck it, let's go. Good call, Johnny.
Honestly, I underestimated how difficult this game is without guns. I really died here like 4 times. And unfortunately, what I thought would be an easy win turned into a struggle real fast. Fuck it, I'm getting the chainsaw, which should make this a little easier. I know I said I was done with activities, but really this should be the last one I do for YouTube. Now I'm gonna try to make this montage really short, so bear with me. Finally! Okay, let's equip this bad boy and test it. Yeah! Now, believe it or not, the chainsaw was a double-edged sword. On one hand, it's a 1 or 2 hit kill, which is awesome, but I'm stuck vulnerable in this animation every time I saw someone in half. Oh boy. Let's go, chainsaw for the win. Now the second half of this mission simply involved driving to Aisha's house, which, no surprise, wasn't too difficult.
Junichi, you need to relax. My father won't find out about the casino. Don't question me, Junichi. And we're in America. Speak English.
Forgive me, Shogo.
Out of all the villains of the Saints Row series, who's your favorite? Let me know down in the comments.
Over there. Sword. Listen, Junichi. I know you're having a hard time adjusting to the way I run things here. But how about you let me deal with my father, and you deal with whatever the fuck I tell you to deal with?
Of course, Shogo.
Excellent.
Hell yeah, 1 down, 7 more to go. At least for this video. But before we tackle our next missions, we've got a stronghold to do. Alright, so the suburb strip club wasn't too challenging, aside from a few deaths. But once I slowed down and took my time, the Ronin went down pretty fast. And the last part of the stronghold was the hardest part. The game wants me to head up to the roof and snipe, but luckily we can just go outside and take down the Ronin face to face. Next up is one of my least favorite missions in Saints Row 2. Nevertheless, like always, these cutscenes are just pure gold.
Kate,
We shot up a Ronin casino and stole the cash.
And you brought that shit here.
Ish, who else we gonna trust with the money?
But the Ronin know you stole it, right?
well, they wouldn't have if we would have went with my plan.
Yeah, well, if we went with your plan, we'd still be talking about it.
Fuck off, Gat.
Excuse me?
Shut up. We're on.
Casino heist has left the police baffled. Standing next to me is Chief of Police Troy Bradshaw. Chief, how's the investigation going?
This is an investigation, Miss Valderrama. I can't get into details.
Can you say
Can you believe Michael Rappaport was in the Fallout TV show? I found that shit funny.
security footage shows the leader of the Saints, recent fugitive and Saint Lieutenant Johnny Gat, as well as an unknown accomplice assaulting the casino. Obviously, the 3rd Street Saints are back after a long hiatus.
All right.
Woo!
Oh, God.
Unknown accomplice my ass.
Miss Valder...
Also, reports claim that Ultor is pressing the police department for a quicker response.
One of Altar's investments was robbed. Of course they want their money back.
All right. We've had our 15 minutes. Let's clean this money.
Okay, so Laundry Day has us buy a car from this guy, buy a gun from that guy, and protect the fence in the car we just bought. Now, aside from having to rely on luck for this mission, even when regularly playing Saints Row 2, this mission just felt like a drag in all of the epicness. Anyway, eventually after dying a few times, we made it to our destination in one piece.
What's going on? Shogo is explaining our failure to his father.
Mr. Akuchi doesn't sound happy.
That's because his son has brought him much shame. Akuchi-san is coming to America to teach Shogo how to lead.
Is that good or bad?
That depends on who you are.
わかりました、父上. We need the Saints taken care of before my father arrives.
What would you have me do?
What do you think I want you to do? Get some of our boys and kill them!
And just like that, Laundry Day complete. Luckily, since I racked up respect, we can tackle our next mission.
Think you want to tell me?
Go to hell.
That wasn't very nice.
Johnny, I just bought that table.
Sorry about that. Why the fuck are you here?
Whatever you do to me is nothing compared to what Mr. Akuchi will do to you.
The Oyabun? No shit. When's he coming?
I'll die before I tell you.
Yep.
Johnny!
It'll wash out.
It better.
What the fuck's an Akuchi?
Kazuo Okuchi's the father of Shogo Okuchi, the assholes running the Ronin.
Okay, so who cares?
This guy's a fucking boogeyman. When I was in jail, I would listen to some of the Ronin talk about what this guy did in Japan. It's not pretty.
You think he's all talk?
I don't know, but I'm looking forward to finding out. You cool taking out those fuckers by yourself? I gotta clean up around the house.
No problem, man. I got this.
And believe it or not, this was another easy win. For starters, we grabbed a car and took a homie along for the ride, and the homie wound up doing pretty well on his shooting. It also helped that the Ronin pretty much blew themselves up in a lot of spots.
The Saints are a concern, Shogo.
Not for long.
Why's that?
I've got my best man working on that now.
My god, Gat throwing out that body will always be hilarious. I mean, look how nonchalant these two are.
Moshi Moshi.
Speak English.
What is it, Shogo?
I'm in a meeting with Dane Vogel. He wants assurances that the thing...
Don't worry, I'll take care of it. Like always.
And mission number 3, done. Now let's take out some of these strongholds real quick. Man, Humboldt Park Science Museum, where do I even start? So the first half is pretty standard stuff. Take out some Ronin and break some servers, which luckily I was able to melee. Then we have these reinforcements, which is just a helicopter. And no matter what I do, from random items to grenades, which even when they hit don't do enough damage, I was stuck. Or was I? See, I had the bright idea to parachute and run, which, hey, it worked. Son of a bitch. Yeah, this was a lot harder than I anticipated. Alright, fuck it, we're getting a plane. And after driving down the whole damn map, I finally stole one. And immediately fucked up. Okay, take 2. And with some precise aiming, we can completely miss. Shit. But I guess I failed too much and the game gave me a pity pass? I didn't even know this could happen in Saints Row 2. Nevertheless, we will return and complete this stronghold. After that disaster, we tackled the Amberbrook Museum Pier. But I made it to the end and had to blow up some boats, so we swiftly completed a hitman activity, unlocked and bought some grenades, hammered Ronin O'Plenty, and exploded those boats. So far so good. Kinda.
I don't take much pleasure in this.
Then let me go.
That depends on you.
Aisha doesn't care that I'm stopping by, does she?
Fuck no. Aisha doesn't go out much. She loves company.
You're gonna kill me, aren't you?
If you're calm, help us find the money, and do what I say. I give you my word you will live.
Ish, you home?
Johnny, it's a trap!
Ish!
Alright, now I know it's wrong to point fingers, but the only reason the Ronin showed up is because Gat just had to go in loud and proud at the casino. Pierce did have a stealth plan.
Get out of the way!
Dude, he looks like the Gerber baby, I swear. Bleeding out was fairly simple. Ugh, that's weird out of context. Anyway, we hold off the Ronin until help arrives, but the ambulance never shows, so we get a homie instead. And let me take a moment to dub this a noble homie. He drove us all the way to the hospital first try and even got out of this mess.
Johnny, you're gonna be fine.
gtaV.
Look out, coming through.
Pierce, listen up. Johnny got laid out by one of the Ronin.
That mean I get a promotion?
Don't get too excited, arsehole. Gad'll be back up in no time.
Yo, that came out wrong.
Just shut up and listen. Gad was looking into a Japanese crime boss called Akuji. This guy's coming to town soon, and I want to know when.
Got it.
Don't fuck this up, Pierce. I'm not in a good mood.
And with Gat recovering, we completed Bleeding Out. What a mission. Obviously our work ain't done just yet, with 4 more missions to do. Orange threat level was yet another simple mission. After hitting everyone with the might of Thor's hammer, we gave Pierce time to do most of the shooting. The second half of the mission is where things got odd. My first attempt didn't have Pierce spawn next to me, but he was saying lines like he was.
You like what you see, ladies?
And luckily, after going back to the checkpoint, everything played out fine.
Shogo-san desu. Hello?
What happened, Junichi?
What happened is that you left your father to die.
I didn't ask for your opinion, Junichi. What happened?
I went to the airport to safeguard Okuji-san's arrival. Once I saw the leader of the Saints making a move towards the terminal, I made my way to the plane so I could evacuate your father. His entourage willingly gave their lives to ensure his safety.
Let me speak to him.
No.
What?
Your father made it quite clear he doesn't wish to speak to you. Anything you have to say to him will go through me.
You ungrateful little...
Sayonara.
Next up, the Kanto region, where we finally get to take down Junichi. And just to remind everyone, I am doing this on hardcore mode, yet this fight wasn't much harder than normal mode. Ugh, I'ma piss someone off, but I do not like sushi one bit.
Is everything okay, Father?
He's dead, Shogo. Junichi is dead. And all I'm left with is you.
Is that so bad?
It's worse than you could ever imagine.
Father,
Leave me in peace, Shogo.
I'll make you proud, Father. I'll finish what Junichi started. I'll kill Gad. I'll...
Do whatever you want, Shogo. Just do it away from me.
Let's take a break from missions and do a quick stronghold. The new Henniket Rec Center? I hope I pronounced that right. Either way, that stronghold was really fun, but a bit tedious. See, instead of quickly shooting and blowing up these slot machines, we hammered them all to death one by one. Aside from that, we had small issues with some of these cash boxes. See, some of them had to be hit from some very specific angles, and not gonna lie, I panicked, but we got through it. And right after that, we cleared out some more Ronin, and that was that. On to visiting hours.
So the bastard's dead?
I cut him up myself.
Hello? How can I help you? Excuse me, you can't go that way. Hello, security?
How you doing?
She's dead. You really gotta ask.
I'm sorry, guys, but I'm gonna have to ask you to return to the waiting room.
Funeral?
We're waiting for you.
cut it.
How long till you're back?
Doc said I should be up and murdering in a couple of days. Well, you know, he didn't say murdering, but you get the idea.
Time to leave.
Fuck yeah.
Funny enough, we can't shoot, Gat can't shoot, and we're getting shot at from every direction, so we just straight up run.
When did you learn to shoot straight?
Oh, I have not shot one bullet, Gat. Come on. First time I saw that ambulance explode, my jaw dropped.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Akuji. Shall we get down to business? You should care because I represent a multi-billion-dollar corporation that employs your son. Now can we sit down? With the recent change in management, I figured it would be a good idea to touch base. We at Old Tor understand that when working with the Ronin, there's bound to be some collateral damage. However, turning a hospital into a charnel house is something that even I can't spin. You need to keep your men under control.
My English must not be as good as I thought it was. It sounded like you were giving me an order.
You're quite astute, Mr. Akuji.
I'm not a 20-something who is impressed by a power tie, Mr. Vogel. I suggest you stop trying to bully me.
Mr. Akuji, your son and I negotiated a very reasonable contract.
My son's an idiot, Mr. Vogel. If you wish for the Ronin's protection, you had best be prepared to offer us something much more substantial.
That's not going to happen.
Then our business is concluded.
Mr. Akuji, I can't possibly stress how unwise this could—
Be silent. You can show yourself out now.
Well, I guess that's that. Best of luck, gentlemen.
Next up on the menu, we have room service.
Who's Dex?
Dex was a man who had higher aspirations than being a thug. You can't blame him for moving on up.
He was a fucking sellout.
You call him a sellout, I call him a millionaire.
What do you want?
I want to help you.
If I need any Altor Unlimited sunglasses, I'll steal them.
So you're familiar with our products?
Fuck off, Vogel.
Do you want our help or not?
Maybe.
Yes.
No.
Well, this is a well-oiled machine.
What do you got?
We've recently severed our ties with the Ronin.
Oh, you're breaking my heart.
I know where the Akujis lay their heads. I doubt any of your lieutenants have that information.
I don't know. Sean just fucked a lot of guys.
Gat's talking sense.
How do we know it's not a trap?
That part's easy. I'll wait for you here. If you don't make it back, one of your boys can take me out.
Yo, why don't we just cut the waiting part?
I think the waiting part is very important.
Gat, you're with me. Pierce, you're babysitting Vogel.
You sure you don't want me to take out this asshole now?
Save the bullet for Akuji.
Let me start by saying that this has been the most fun mission yet. All we have to do is kill some Ronin, like always, plant some bombs, kill some more Ronin and get the fuck out of here. Holy shit, that was close.
Yo, it been gone a long time. Maybe I should...
You really shouldn't.
It's all right, Pierce.
He led us right to him.
Get out of here, Vogel.
You've been a gracious host.
How come you went to the Ronin and not us?
You were in a coma and we couldn't find Julius. Timing is everything.
I had no idea how far my shame could extend.
Don't worry, Father. I'll fix this.
No, you won't, Shogo. You'll continue to disappoint me.
And in one try, we have completed room service, and we are halfway done with the Ronin storyline. Let's fucking go! If you made it this far, comment down below for the homies. And why haven't you subscribed? We'll be back soon with part 3 of this grueling challenge. Pudgy Boy out.